What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Tea or Coffee ZA with I, your future president, your future leader, Lehlohonolo Sidia. This is the first proper episode. Super excited. Let me get comfortable. So, yeah, let's get into the video. So, in today's video, I will only be discussing 5 things that have happened around the world this whole week. I will only be doing 5 things every week, only so that I can keep you guys, attentive, so that you guys don't get bored or I get a little boring. I mean, come on now. I want the news to be fun because some people don't watch the news, so I'll be your news, right? So, at number 5 this week, we have the Edward Colston and Christopher Columbus statues brought down. The Edward Colston statue is in Bristol, England, and the Christopher Columbus one is in Boston, America, right? So, if you guys wanted a background check, Edward Colston was a slave owner, slave trader, very big back in the day. He's estimated to have bought around 800,000 kids, women and men, obviously from Africa during his slave trade days. And Christopher Columbus, as we've learnt about him in history, is the man that discovered America. Like, I understand. How do you discover something that wasn't missing? How do you discover something when there were already native people living there? One day we'll have a conversation about these discoveries, right? So these statues were brought down. I know the Edward Colston one was brought down, and then the Christopher Columbus one was destroyed and brought down, but then I think that they put it back up. They destroyed it. No fedile kayona. I think this is a very big step. Like, we are taking back our independence, our pride. We are taking back what is meant for us. I mean, why did we still have in 2020? Why do we still have in 2020 statues of slave traders, slave owners, and people who have committed atrocities against black people, against the black community? Why? Why? At number 4, something big that wasn't big, but like something that YFM spoke out this week about racism in the elite schools. Now, this is a conversation. This is a conversation that I feel like everyone is ready to have, including myself. I used to go to a private school. I must say, like, all those learners that came out about their stories on YFM this week, I can relate. Because,
this is not the township. You are very lucky to be here. Stop speaking your language. This is an English-speaking school. Tie up your hair. It looks untidy.
No, we've heard it all. The story that stood out the most for me was when a mother came on the show, on the radio, and she spoke about how her 5-year-old boy, at the time obviously, her 5-year-old boy got disinvited to a party because he was black. Now, I don't know what you guys think about that, but for me, personally, I don't think 5-year-old should be able to differentiate color. I think at the age of 5, you must just learn to be friends with everyone. You must learn to love everyone, no matter how different they look from you. But at the age of 5, you can't be differentiating that he's black, he doesn't deserve to come to my party. This is why racism is taught. They teach their kids racism at a young age. Okay, a lot of schools were called out for this, guys. It was quite scary, and most of these schools are up there. These are schools where parents are paying hundreds of thousands for their children to get a better and quality education, only for them to be treated less of human beings. Disgust. At number 3, we have schools reopening in South Africa. Now, a lot of parents are excited because I'm sure enough right? Schools in Gauteng are reopening. However, 38 schools in Gauteng and 55 in the Western Cape have already tested positive for the virus. Now this is quite scary because I mean it's grade matrics and grade 7s, and we are basically being thrown into the lion's den. I mean, I get that we need to learn, but at what cost? At what cost do we have to learn? You know, kids are gonna get sick. They're gonna pass it on to their grandparents. They're gonna pass it on to their parents. They're taking this virus home. It's dangerous. I don't think schools should reopen. Not now. Life is still on pause, on standstill. So why do we need to risk the lives of children? You know, it doesn't make sense. Number two, the Black Lives Matter movement is still going strong. Maybe for you guys, social media is starting to calm down, social media is starting to go back to normal, social media is starting to shift, right? But the movement is still going strong. Black lives still matter. Today, tomorrow, forevermore. Justice for those who have been killed at the hands of the system, at the hands of racism. Black lives still matter, I promise you. And what I'm seeing in America is that a lot of cases are being reopened, which I must say, cheers. Mababoshwe. Also, I have a little cute thing. 5 things that simply wouldn't exist without Black women. Now we have the hairbrush, which was invented by Lydia Newman in 1989. The home security system, yes, when a CCTV, when an alarm, when a monitoring camera, all invented by a Black woman. Her name was Marie van Britten Brown, and she did it because she felt unsafe because of the rising crime rates in her area. I have to stand the queen. I have to stand. The ironing board, guys. The ironing board was actually invented by Sarah Boone, who was a former slave. The fruit press, like when I blend a fruit press, you know, squeezing the orange juice out of the orange, the lemon juice out of the lemon. Yes, that fruit press was made by Madeline Turner, who was tired of squeezing juice by hand every morning. Homegirl was sick. She was tired. And guess what she did out of that? She made an invention that is world renowned. And that for me is a very big thing. It's a big story. It's a big story. And last but not least, the caller ID. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. That was made by a Black woman called Dr. Shirley Jackson. I mean, what? Black women, you guys are eating. You guys are the girls. You guys are phenomenal. Like, I can't even emphasize this enough. At number 1, we have to obviously speak about the good and the bad that's happening in the world. And unfortunately, at number 1, I will have to speak about the bad that has happened in our hometown, in our homeland, South Africa, where 28-year-old Tshegofatso Pule was killed, hung, and lynched with her unborn baby. She was 8 months pregnant. I don't know, guys. Like, I feel like as women, being a woman is hard. Being Black is hard. So imagine being a Black woman in a country where men have no respect for our bodies, where we lose our lives at the hands of people we love and we trust the most. I don't know. It's quite disturbing, the stats of this country, the gender-based violence stats, even in lockdown. Like, it's quite scary. Even in lockdown, that we have to fight racism, we have to fight a pandemic, and then we also have to fight losing our lives at the hands of a patriarchal system. And what disturbed me most about this story, mainly, firstly, is because she was pregnant. She didn't even get to meet her child. The baby didn't get to meet the mother. Another disturbing thing was that her family had to identify her from a video that was circulating, a very graphic, disturbing video that was circulating. I don't know, it just doesn't seem right to me. It doesn't seem right to me. Anyway, may her beautiful soul rest in peace. May her beautiful soul rest in power. May we get justice for Tshego Fatsopule, as much as we want justice for all the other women that have been killed at the hands of either their lovers or just cruel people. Condolences to the family, condolences to her friends. No one deserves to die like that. No one deserves to die. No one, period. Simple. So yeah, guys, that was it for today's episode. I am super excited for this series. I am so excited. You guys don't get it. Like, this is going to be a big story. I'm telling you. This series is going to be a big story. I hope that you guys do like, comment, subscribe, and click the bell, because we are on the road to 500 subscribers. And once we hit 500 subscribers, I have a little surprise for you. I have a little gift, just a little gift, you know. So yeah, let's keep tuned, let's keep subscribed, let's go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Your future president, future leader, Lehlono Sidiane from the Tio Coffee ZA, signing out. Thank you.